Hello, this is Cookie Man, and I'm here to show you some very useful redstone contraptions. So, we start off with this very simple inverter. What it does is it takes a signal that's on, goes through, and it turns off. Or if the signal's off, it's on the other side. So you can, like, reverse, basically. That is very useful. Obviously, you can see how to make that. You guys are smart. So this is a little more complicated. It's called a bud switch or a block update switch. When you place a block next to the piston, it pulses here, even when you break it. You know, I think there's a glitch when there's a redstone. When you break it, it doesn't update. I don't know why, but when you do that, when you make it update, a pulse happens. Oh, fail. No, wrong. There. So a pulse happens here. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a little odd. Uh-huh. Oh, it's gotta be full delay. There we go. Okay. There, the pulse. I think you probably saw that. Oh, here we go. There. That's the pulse. I was a bit worried about there. Okay. Then it's like you can make different updates, different blocks. Like if we take like furnace. Wrong. Wow. Okay, furnace. And then let's get something to cook. I'm losing my mind. There we go. There's coal. So then put that in there, and it makes a block update when it starts cooking and when it stops cooking. So wait for that. We'll just move on. Okay. I'll show you how to make all these, by the way. It's not like I'm just gonna show you what they do and move on. That'd be stupid. So this is called a memory cell. That's what it is. What it is like you have a button that opens a door or something. Or, I mean, like a lever, not a button. A lever. Let's actually put a lever on that. And the button over there. Okay, so let's say this flips open and opens a door or turns on a light or something. Then they can't turn it back off, no matter how many times they hit the lever again. What they have to do is find the reset button. Oh, one sec. Reset button. There we go. Lever's gotta be off. And then it'll shut the door, turn off the lights or whatever. That's also very useful. This usually I put with the bud switch because it can turn a button into a lever. So it's basically like this is on when I hit it again, and it turns off. So that's actually quite useful. So you can open a door with the button and shut the door with the button also. And then, so this is the output signal right here from that redstone torch. So you connect those. You can make like, if you turn this on, it opens a door. Or if you like, let's say you make the furnace cook, it opens a door and it's got like sticks in it, so it cooks for a very short time. And then when it stops cooking, it shuts the door behind you, which I like. So then, this is a very simple redstone clock. I think it goes for like 45 seconds or something. I guess you guys have to find that out. You should tell me. And then it just kind of goes in circles. Yeah. Then you can just easily stop it by breaking a block. So next up we have the simplest thing I can think of. Well, besides that, this is a Piston Door 2x2. So it's not one of those 3x3 complicated ones. It involves using that inverter over there, right here. The redstone from under the pressure plates right here, goes up and turns on right here and turns off the torch, so these contract and pull back the door. And you walk through, and it pushes back. And you can see the pistons here. This is the simplest way to get both pistons activated, instead of having to do some weird thing like this. Oh goodness, never mind. Don't want to have to do it anyway. So now let's start off by showing you how to make these. I think I'm gonna start with the most complicated one, the bud switch. So you put sticky piston there, sideways, block in front of it, redstone torch under in front of it, then build one up on top of that, over two, put a repeater facing towards the piston side and put it on full delay, 3 redstones on there, redstone block like right there, you know, redstone right there, redstone torch there, and then a block here for your output signal. So your little pulse comes here. So when you place a block only next to the piston, you can do it above, you can do it behind, side, this side, and even underneath, which is kind of interesting. So there's that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the T flip-flop now. Did I call it the T flip-flop? I'm sure I did. Okay. So just like this, right? Then they can be regular pistons, but they can also work with sticky pistons. But I don't know why you'd waste your time using sticky pistons. So then, like that, make like a little L thing, and then put a redstone torch on that side and on that side. Redstones on top, and then where your output signal is, where the torch is, put some redstone there for your output signal. And then what you do is, instead of just like putting a thing on it, fail. Oh, it's supposed to be a pulse. Never mind. Instead of just having a button there and using it just for display, what you can do, hook this around here and then up on top there. So then, let's say we have a sticky piston here that's what we're trying to activate. And then we put a pulse, and now it's up, and now it's down. Perfect for a door. As long as you use like a furnace, like a timing thing. So you can get through and then it shuts behind you. So that is the T flip-flop and the bud switch. They're one of their uses and how to build them. And then the memory cell, I guess I could show you, even though it's pretty simple. Block here, redstone torch here, redstone, like kind of like that, and then look at that off the sides. Oops. So then they'll have like the signal going here, and then so you like flip that, and then they can't turn it back off, right? And then over here you have the reset switch or button or whatever, which is nice. You can use either of these for an output, which is kind of nice. And then the piston door, let's see, okay, this is going to be the door part here. So they'll shoot out and then pull back, but they'll be activated when the door is closed, so it means they're pushing in. And then block that on the back of each one here. And then you can do this any way you really want, but this is the way I'm usually doing it for some reason. And then kind of like this. That's a little odd. Okay. Well, right here. see if it works. Okay, that side works now. So basically, they have to be activated when you're not using them, and when you step on the pressure plate, they have to be deactivated. So basically the same on the other side. So that is, oh yes, this one. Forgot. Okay. This is basically like one piston, redstone torch under this block there, so you can just like kind of put it up. Then every time you place a block in front of it, it pushes it over. So it won't allow anything to be right in front of it unless you reach the limit right there. Then it can't push that many blocks, so it just kind of doesn't work. And then basically once you get to the limit there, you put another one here, or here, and do the same thing with the redstone torch underneath. That. And then keep pushing in there until you get to the limit, and basically go around in a circle, and you get it, and it works. Well, at least I put this on the other side, out of the way, there. So then, see, pushing it out that way, it's actually kind of cool. Okay, well, there's my simple redstone machines for you. Hope this is useful. By the way, I did not make any of these myself. I just found them online, and I'm collecting them here for you so you can see them all at once easily. You don't have to search around. But thank you for watching.